I bet no one told you this, but when you start changing this one thing about you, then your specific person starts desiring you more than you desire them. They start thinking about you nonstop, and they start to fall in love with you. I know you want your situations to change, you want to be loved, and you want to be in a relationship where you feel secure and wanted. I know you want to be with someone who sees you as important and who showers you with love and care. Maybe you have a specific person in mind, or maybe you want to have someone new. It doesn't matter who you want. The only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself and how you view yourself. In other words, your personality matters. Even Dr. Joe Dispenza says that your personality creates your personal reality. I know you might have this perception that you have to be good looking, have those perfect curves, have that aesthetically pleasing body, or you need to have a huge amount of money in order to get that person. But what if I told you that I have seen very average looking people who are not even that financially strong dating very attractive people? What is it in these people that attracts those attractive, rich people towards them? I have also seen some really good-looking people struggling in their relationships. I have seen wealthy people who are single and do not attract people for relationships. Have you also seen such people? I want to ask you, what do you think is wrong with them? Do you have any answers to it? Well, I know you don't have any answers for it. I want to tell you that there is nothing wrong with them. The only thing that is wrong is this assumption that you have to become good-looking and have lots of money to have a person in your life. These assumptions limit you from having that lovely relationship in your life because your definition of love is dependent upon your attractiveness and money. Due to the process of aging, your external beauty fades away with time. Are you getting it? The only point of sharing this is to defeat your belief that only attractive physique and money can get any person that you want. You can have a partner that loves you even if you don't have that attractive body or lots of money. Also, I am not totally denying that an attractive body and money cannot make the other person interested in you. They can become interested in you initially. But if you don't have this one thing within you, then you will not be able to take that interaction further and manifest those desired outcomes in your life. You won't be able to make them think non-stop about you. They won't desire you. They won't fall in love with you. So, what is this one thing? And why is it so important to manifest love into your life? Well, this one thing is your personality. You can also term it as your self-worth, self-concept, or self-image. The way you view and feel about yourself matters the most. The ones who have a good self-concept about themselves manifest the reality that they want, and that too effortlessly. The personality that they have conveys a lot about themselves beyond their body and physical possessions. People can have pretty faces, but their ugly personalities destroy those pretty faces. Do you agree with me? Tell me in the comments section. As I already told you, your personality creates your personal reality. That is why creating a better self-concept is very crucial for you to manifest your desires into your life. Even Neville Goddard mentions, you are free to choose the concept you will accept of yourself. Therefore, you possess the power of intervention, the power that enables you to alter the course of your future. The process of rising from your present concept to a higher concept of yourself is the means of all true progress. As per my observations, I have generally seen people who are into manifesting a specific person willfully disregarding working on their self-concept. I have seen them focusing too much on their specific person, because of which they place this person very high on the pedestal. And that is why they try and try for months and nothing changes. I do not approve of this approach. I don't want you to be stuck in your life. I want you to get better and improve yourself to the extent that you rise above this desire, and it manifests effortlessly into your life. This is why I advise you to work on your self-concept. There is a friend of mine who used to watch my videos. She told me that once she started working on her self-concept, everything started to change in her life. Everything started to shift in her favor. She confessed that when she used to watch other videos and focus on her specific person, she used to become much more desperate about that specific person. She would get anxious, and her whole day was spent thinking about what this person was doing and why they were not here yet. Only when she changed the direction of her focus and redirected it to herself did she start to manifest those desired outcomes in her reality. Working on her self-concept not only changed her relationship with her specific person, but also made her manifest the job she wanted. It helped her to improve her relationships with her friends. It also led her to manifest her dream vacations and a lot of random things from here and there. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of self-concept you are holding right now. You can say that you have a good self-concept, but if you are not having what you want in your life, then it is time to change them. Whenever I tell people in my videos to work on self-concept, some people comment that I have a good self-concept, but still I don't have a partner, my crush is ghosting me, they don't want me, and they are not attracted towards me. Well, you have to change your self-concept. Every time you want something new to happen in your life, you have to change your self-concept. I would say that you have to choose a new concept for yourself. Like when you go to the gym, you choose a different outfit than what you generally wear at home. When you go on a date, you choose to dress up in the most attractive manner possible. You don't wear a bikini and sit in a cafe. Also, you don't wear a tuxedo and go trekking. Every piece of clothing that you wear has relevance and looks great in different settings. Imagine going to a wedding and seeing a person who is wearing just an undergarment. By these examples, I am trying to make you understand that you have a choice to wear different clothes in different settings. Like this, you also have a choice to have a different self-concept. You are free to choose a concept that you will accept as true of yourself. It does not matter what kind of concept you accepted as true in the past. You can change it at any point in time. The one who chooses a different concept based upon their desires manifests what they want in their life. Like, if you want that person to think about you nonstop and desire you, then you have to choose a different concept about yourself. You have to choose a concept that matches your desire. Now, what do I mean by this? Let me give you a very simple example that will help you to understand it. Let's say you want to become a millionaire. You want to become financially abundant. Right now, you are living in a rented apartment, and you barely spend any money on yourself because you think spending money on yourself is a waste. When the expenses arise, you feel insecure, and you have this negative feeling whenever someone talks about money with you. So, right now, you are holding a particular kind of self-concept about yourself. This particular kind of self-concept makes you view yourself in relation to money in a particular way. Like, you feel insecure, you feel insufficient. You compare yourself to another. You feel anxious if a new expense arises. When you talk about money, you tell your friends that it is hard to earn it. Now, if you don't change the way you perceive yourself, if you don't change the way you think and feel about yourself and money, then you will not be able to manifest that financial abundance that you desire. Changing the self-concept will look something like thinking and feeling like a millionaire. Now, what would a millionaire think like? Ask yourself, if I were a millionaire, how would I feel? An answer would come from within you. Like, I would feel confident. I would feel secure, and I would feel free and independent. Ask yourself, if I were a millionaire, what would I be thinking? Again, an answer would come. Like, I would be more concerned about finding better investing opportunities for the money I have. I would be interested in learning about the stock market. I would happily spend my money on learning new things, attending webinars, buying courses, and becoming a part of different communities. Are you getting me? So, if you want to manifest your desire of becoming financially abundant, then, in this moment of time and from now onwards, you have to think and feel like a financially abundant person. You have to entertain these thoughts and feelings on an everyday basis. Now, this can be replicated with any desire of yours. Like, if you want to manifest a loving relationship. Then you have to ask yourself, if I were in a loving relationship right now, then how would I feel? What would I think? Asking these questions will present you with some ideas. Like, I would feel loved. I would feel those sweet emotions. I would feel excited about life. I would feel secure. I would feel happy, and I would feel connected. I would think that someone is there that I can rely on. I would plan my weekends with them. I would think lovely thoughts about my partner. Now you have to feel and think like a person in a loving relationship would think and feel. Although there would be no external evidence right now that would support these feelings and thoughts of being in a relationship, still, you have to persist in these thoughts and feelings. After all these years, I figured out that love is not out there. Love is not in some person, it is within me. I generate these feelings within me by imagining. Also, when I feel love internally, I think about the thoughts related to these feelings of love. It is not like I am feeling love and thinking of how this person mistreated me, and I have to take that revenge. The feeling that I entertain automatically generates the thoughts that are in alignment with that feeling. So, generating this feeling helps you generate those thoughts and manifest those outcomes in your reality. So, changing your dominant feeling is one such thing that can make them think about you nonstop. It can make them interested in you. It can make them desire you. When you feel like you are a desirable person, when you feel like an attractive person, when you feel like a confident person, then you manifest scenarios where you get evidence that you are desirable, that you are attractive, and that you are confident. Now, when you make these feelings a dominant feeling within you, then anyone who notices you gets drawn to you magnetically. They don't know why it is happening. You have this aura, you have this charm that they cannot define in words. That is why, in the beginning of the video, I gave you the example of an average-looking person attracting beautiful-looking people into their life. They know that their feelings about themselves, their self-image, their self-concept, and their personality manifest the things that they like. That is why I advise you to focus your majority of time on choosing a better self-concept, asking yourself, if I had that relationship, then how would I think of myself, how would I feel, and how would I respond in this particular situation? You have to entertain these feelings and make them a dominant feeling within yourself, and that is how you will be able to manifest them. You can even start listening to affirmation tapes. These tapes also help, and I have designed one such affirmation tape that you can find by clicking on the first video that now appears on the top right corner of the screen.